red berries. Oh, that's too low. She's higher than the red berries.
Okay.
A little bit. Not. Don't go nuts on. Now you gotta go to left, I think.
Left and down.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday morning.
Keep an eye on her. I'm gonna see if I can scan for wind.
Yeah, beautiful big red here. Okay, so we're here at the east end of BB Lake, and there's the bridge, Sackette Bridge, and there's the research tower there in the distance, and we have Mom here on the north shore, a few hundred feet away from us. Good morning, Marge. Morning, Noel. Morning. Morning, Niren. Yep, this chatty stuff goes away pretty quick here on the screen. All right. Morning, Yuri. So we're going to be out here for a little bit. It's pretty cold. It's getting colder as the day goes on, but anyway, it's lovely. Has some beautiful sunshine. Good morning, Kathy. Yes, we all need a little bit of a something for various reasons. And there she goes. She's in focus now. Good morning, Anne.
Carl,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can see an angle for you a little closer.
All right. Just be
I can
careful.
see Wayne so far.
Yeah. Be careful. It's going to be
Yeah.
icy over there. All right. So big reds. Big red. Good morning, Danny. BR. No, not BR. Not big red, but BOGette. Cynthia. Cindy's going to go have a look. Good morning, Noelle. She's going to go look in from. That's a work day, she's going to go looking for a different angle if we can see her from the front a little bit, which would be nice, actually, and a little bit closer. So if you just joined, we're here at the east end of BB. There's the BB Lake. There's our little stone overlook. There's a Sackette Bridge. And there's the old diving. They used to dive off of. There's steps going down. I used to go diving into the water. Now kids just jump off the bridge. Not the best thing to do, but they do. There she is. See if I can grab a cap or. I don't know what that Gemini thing was that just popped up for me, but anyway, nice to see you guys. It is a pretty footbridge. They actually rebuilt it. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna go. It's a beautiful footbridge, actually. Absolutely gorgeous. They rebuilt it a couple of years ago. Not the structure itself, but they redid all the stonework and everything underneath and on the sides and on the walls and the top and everything. So it's a pretty little thing. And you have the serpentine here heading northeast out of the lake, which is just stunning. And there's a path there along that side, the west side, and there's a path along the east side. So you get a nice look at the falls that are up there. And then you wind up going into the byway area of Forest Home. Here's the path going up to the observatory. And that's the, right there is a, used to be steps. There's some steps there still going down to the base of the bridge, or near the base of the bridge. And now we're going to go along here, along the north side of the lake. Got some pretty wild lands here. The observatory's up there on top of the hill to the north. Go down these steps carefully. A twofer? Really? You found Winker too? Oh wow. That's nice. Oh, there's the Winker. All right, see if I can get the mom. Oh, nice. So there's mom up there, and there's the Winker over there, a little further along. All right, so. Oh, this is Winker. Oh, that's the mommer? All right. I just noticed that he had white on his back, and I was saying to myself, that's an unusual mom. All right, let's get up there to him. There he is. There's the Winker. Zoom out of here. Bring him into focus. Push focus on this boy. There's the Winker. All right, he's up in the pine tree, and so we didn't see him because he was like shielded a little bit by some branches. But he's actually closer to the bridge area than Mom. Hello, Winker. She's so handsome. Yeah. Marge is speculating whether they are scoping out a new nest location. Yeah, maybe. I think they just like to check out Beebe Lake. There's our Winky Poo. So we got a kind of a narrow depth of field here, so we're going to focus on his head more so than his back. Yeah, those punk kids. You got a view there? Cindy? Do you have a view of him? That's okay. Well, yeah, this is nice. All right, so that's the Winker up there. There's the lake. They're like hanging right over the lake, and Mom especially is up there. That little dot up there is Mom. All right, let's go have a look. Beautiful path here in the woods. If you get a chance to come here, you should do it sometime. All right, so he's there, tucked in there. It's kind of hard to see him. And the mom, yeah, he's kind of like there, tucked in behind those branches, and the mom is up there.
Yeah, you have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. You have to like.
Shoot through all those right here, you can do the scope on Mom, but she's not exactly looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there maybe and see if I can. So anyway, we're gonna go down here past this interesting tree. Yeah, you got maybe. Oops. Gotta be careful here. It's a good path. All right. Maybe here. He may be here. Anyway, pop you guys on the scope. All right. Put this thing down here. Hello. Thank you. All right. Okay. Level the scope up a little bit here first, guys. Bear with me. Here we go. Go horizontal. See if we can find Mom up there. There she is. Very nice. Excellent. Good job. All right. So we have, it's going to be tricky here because the phone is going to fight us a little bit here. In autofocus land. Yes, lovely twigs right in front of her beautiful face. There we go, that's a little better. See if we can defeat the autofocus. Houston, we're gonna have to use some foam and tubing and duct tape. All right, what do you think? Not bad. Excellent. Okay. Good morning, Big Red. Hi, Charlotte. All right, so we are here. So we're over there across the northeast corner there by the stairs and the sort of the stone area. We've come around the bend here, around the north side of the lake a little bit, and walked along a little further west along the northern portion of the lake, and she's up there, and Winker is there behind in that pine tree. We have a beautiful path here. Here's the northeast corner of BB Lake. There's Worley Island, also known as Goose Island, as far as we're concerned, because there's a lot of geese that have their kids out there. There's a path looking west along the north shore, and that's the south shore over there. There's, you can see maybe through the trees, there's Bradfield up on the hill along the south side. So we are, if you look at your map, and you find the observatory, so go find BB Lake. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, phone? Thank you. If you find the observatory, find BB Lake, and then go north and find the observatory, well, we're on the north edge of BB Lake. Yep, the Fuertes Observatory. There's actually a Fuertes bench down at Stewart Park. Also, a bit of Cougar Bird Club, a bit of Lavo, mostly through the individuals. Renwick Woods is a bird kind of reserve sanctuary there, right next to Stewart Park. All these guys from back in the day had something to do with establishing this, that, or the other down there. So, don't have the map with me right now. Oh, sorry, Charlotte. Well, I'm glad you're on with us. So, this gorgeous mom. And if you roll back the videotape when you get a chance, Charlotte, you'll see we had Mom at first, and then we came around the bend, and we found Wink. So we had a twofer. Mom found Winker, and so here we are. Snow's starting to come down a bit. Breeze is starting to pick up a little bit, and the temperature is actually going down. The high was this morning, I believe. Let's see what the temperature is. At least what the air temp is. What does it say? It's 14 degrees, so probably close to zero. Real feel, maybe single digits. Anywho, yes, he was. Well, that's nice. All right. Yes, condolences, Charlotte. So we thought we'd get out. I was out actually earlier. Cindy had work stuff to do, and I went out, looked all around campus, didn't find anybody, and no, I didn't see Big Red over here when I went through earlier. So I made a mister, or they might have come into here, or been in the woods and popped out. Who knows? But anyway, came back around again after Cindy did her work stuff, and I had finished my shopping and stuff, and so happy to see her hanging out over the lake, and then happy that Cindy found Winker also. So we got a twofer. We got mom and dad here.
Any wildlife?
Good morning. Yeah, we got mom up there. You want to have a look?
What?
We have the big red, red-tailed hawk here on campus.
It's on the tree.
Yep, you can see her here on the scope if you want to have a look.
Why can't I see it with a naked eye?
Well, come have a look first, and then you'll be able to see her.
Oh.
All right, so that's mom, and so see her up there. See the beautiful.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yep, there she is.
And it has babies?
Not yet. Soon in March.
Too early.
Yeah, in March she'll start working on it.
Wow.
And her mate is right down a little further. If you keep going a little further on, then you'll.
Yeah, they're always in pairs, right?
Yeah, well, these two are for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I go to Salt Point, and there's a nest.
The
there.
osprey nest there.
Osprey nest.
Yeah.
And there's a pair,
Yeah.
and they have babies every year.
Yeah. That's Orpheus and Ophelia, or Orpheus and Ursula now. Ophelia.
Oh, they have names
They do.
because they have a camera and all that.
They have a camera. They have a following. Yeah, for sure.
It's
Yeah.
kind of intrusive. I wouldn't want camera in my nest.
There you go. I know. What can I say? I didn't put it there.
Are you an ornithologist?
No, but we work at the lab a lot. We've been doing this for years.
You just volunteer?
Well, no, we're not official volunteers, but we basically have been tracking this family since 2012.
Who's we?
My wife and I. She's over there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're doing it, for yourself,
We're doing it for ourselves and for the community and for the lab.
and
know.
you post them someplace.
Yep, we did live stream for years and years, and now we do YouTube.
YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, what's the name of the channel?
So if you search for BOGette, 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 it's kind of like French
Yeah.
kind of stuff like that, then you'll find our channel on
Oh,
YouTube.
sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
meeting you.
enjoy.
What's your name?
Carl.
Carl. I'm Vince.
Vince, nice to meet
This is
you.
my daily walk.
Excellent.
But I never look up to see to see the birds. I'm looking at the vegetation.
Yeah.
I see the land animals, the
Yeah,
deer, and,
yeah.
and all of that.
Yeah, and the waterfowl and
Yeah,
what have you.
geese and
Yeah.
ducks.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to have a keen eye to see that.
they hang out here occasionally
Yeah.
and to get away from it all. So that's
I'm surprised because there's no food here now.
there's quite a bit of squirrel in
I see,
squirrels
on
and
the
stuff
land.
in the land. Yeah.
Yeah, not fish.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Same
Carl.
here, Vince. Take care.
Put it on Facebook too?
No,
No, you're not on Facebook.
no.
Yeah, not on Facebook.
Yeah. Nope, not on Facebook. All right. Well, the snow is really coming down now. You're gonna get a little bit of a wintry scene here. It's a fine snow, but it's pretty solid. It's awfully pretty here. You got a nice steep, not too far down, maybe 20 feet down to the lake. And the lake itself is not deep. I don't know if it gets to maybe 5 feet in the deepest. They've talked about potentially like redoing the channel here. Kind of like redoing, I don't know, redoing Whirly Island. I think Whirly Island, I have to look at the history of it, but I don't think it was here back 100 years ago. I think when they dredged the lake a bit, then they put all the tailings and stuff onto, built up Whirly Island here. And, but the lake itself is, it gets a lot of silt in from the Serpentine area, because Fall Creek comes down, and most of the time it's very clear, but you do get, when we have heavy thunderstorms, especially upstream to the east, either toward Dryden Lake area or Lake Como or whatever, the fields and stuff like that, you do get quite a bit of silt comes through. So, yeah. I thought she was calling me. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be coming. Hang on, guys. We're going to go back toward BOGette and the Winker. All right. So up there on that hill is, to the north, is where the observatory is. Looks like Mr. Wink is on the move. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, stay back here. There's nothing up that way.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And there's still some sticks between us and him, but
Yeah. Okay. Still, he's very pretty there. All right. Yeah. So we is there, up in that gap there. So we've got ourselves a little close.
light, so I hurry up and get
Yeah. Okay. Do what I can. There he is. Isn't he beautiful? Winker. Oh, look at the gap. Yeah, he's very pretty. Floofified. All right, let's push on him, pull it back. Handsome dude, huh? Handsome dude. Yes. right with the world. There we go. Okay. Try to get his head feathers in focus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, isn't he handsome?
Thank you very much, Karel.
Yeah. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Fraser, baby. All right.
There's so many twigs in the way.
Yeah, I know. What a cutie. What a cutie. He's got his paws over the branch. Oh, the snow has stopped a little bit and the sun's coming out. Good morning. All right, so we're kind of here at here's the stairs going over the hump to the bridge, and there's the path to the west. And where we were down over the rise there, looking at Mom. Mom's still up there. And the Winker Dinker is up there. Yes, RTHs. All right. Take care, Charlotte. Oh. All right, so if you guys are interested in looking at your maps, we're at the northeast corner of BB Lake. So, I don't know, maybe 150 feet away from the west end of Sackette Bridge. And if you kind of find the observatory up there, no, the falls aren't anywhere near us here. And there's a little waterfall up the Serpentine, but the Trip Hammer Falls are at the far end of the west end of the lake. Good question. The right lake, but we're at the other end. So, yeah, so the dam that Ezra built and then was extended, is there at the west end of the lake. And we are, if you look at the map, then you can find the observatory on the map north of BB Lake, the Fuertes Observatory, and we are kind of like straight down and a little bit to the right on the map along the North Shore. They might be March, yeah. Good morning, Jackie. All right, and so Mom, oh, nice. What a handsome guy. That was beautiful. Kind of looked right at us for a second there.
What?
He looked right at us for a second there.
Oh. Vince there asked me if the ospreys were here. I said, oh dear God, no. He said, why? Because they won't be able to get me food. Not here. He goes with Salt. He swims at Salt Point.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice. Am I in your way?
No, you're great. All right, so this is the winker. That's better in focus. It's hard to focus on his face. I'm trying to focus on his beak and his nostril. But of course he's moving that around and the depth of field is pretty shallow. So then we had Mom is up there in that tree, and so she's the one we first saw this morning. If you go back to the beginning, she was hanging out over. She's hanging out over the lake in that very cool oak tree. And then we came along here and Cindy found Wink up there in this pine, so we had a twofer for a little bit, and then I went down the path further, showed Mom kind of sort of from the front, and then Winker moved this way to the east, closer to the bridge, and so we've got a nice front view of him here. So I was out earlier, had some errands to do, and I did look for them. Did not find anybody, including over here. Some shopping, then Cindy finished her work, and decided we would come out again, and we just came over directly here like we usually do. And here we go. And yes, our car got washed yesterday, and it is messy again. All right, Danny, take care. Who's got it in the mid-70s? What?
Oh man, send it this way.
Kathy Gibbs, our temps in the mid-70s next 10 days. Oh my gosh.
She must be near Key.
All right. Yep, Marge, we will see where they wind up. So I'll give you a verbal description of what's happening over at the nest. There's a ladder on the nest tower, and I think they've continued to doodle around with the wiring and stuff there. Interestingly enough, there's a conduit that's running from where there was last week. There was running along the base of the fence from probably the wild nest tower. I was talking to Keys yesterday, and we were both laughing. He's been saying for years, why don't they just run a conduit from the wild nest tower along the base of the fence? And lo and behold, it materializes at a point where they have run wiring through conduit and stuff like that through a trench from the wrestling center. So I'm not sure what's all happening there. Things are whatever as far as the wiring goes, but there's plenty of new conduit going up the tower. They have extended a little bit and deepened and widened and more structured the trench for the footings, for the foundation for the new building. So it's running north along the east side of the athletic fields there, along the walkway that was there. And it's gone about 2/3, like I said, north along the field, maybe a little bit more. And then it's cutting west across the field, south of the nest tower. So it's not using up the entire width of the field, but maybe 2/3 of the width of the field, and then it's cutting across. So there's definitely a trench. You can see the outline of the building, the footprint of where the building's going to be. And like we said before, between the nest tower and that north side of the footprint, there will be a large crane running back and forth, east to west, picking up materials and dropping it into the footprint of the building as they construct the verticals, and then they start dropping rafters and all that kind of stuff on there. So that's the way it's going to be for a while. Meanwhile, McGraw Hall is fully fenced, and they've got a materials yard and parking area north of the building and a materials yard east of the building that was there for quite a while now. So that'll be a project that'll be going on for the next 3 years. I don't think that this athletic building is going to take 3 years. I don't know if it's going to be like a year or maybe
Maybe a year and a half.
year and a half, something like that. So really this spring and summer is going to be most likely the activity that's actually near the nest. So once that crane is done doing its thing, then shelling the building, constructing it, and putting the materials to close it up, then it'll all be interior work, and that will, I don't think, require a crane. And the materials yard will probably become a little bit quieter under the nest. So I don't know. I don't remember the time frame for all of that, but the towers, as you know, are down. The other towers, the nest tower and the east tower, are still up, happily. The other towers are gone. And so we have a pretty good idea of what we are going to be dealing with. And Kathy's in Texas, but she did have a little bit of snow there in Texas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That must have been fun for the kids. No, the nest tower and the east tower are up together. Both of the towers are up. We specifically asked for them to retain the east tower because the kids tend to miss the nest tower when they come flying back after fledging, and so we told them they got to have a big target to hit. So they were happy to do that, and there you go. Charles was able to salvage the equipment from the wild nest, and I'm not sure how much that he'll be able to use, but he grabbed it, what was there. So by hook or by crook, they are wiring the nest tower up. And we'll see when Charles turns on the cameras.
Getting this cold, he said.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been a challenge for him to get up there, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit on the nipulacious side. All right, I'm going to go back down and show Mom before we call it a morning here. Yeah, all the, I'm not sure that he's going to, if you're thinking about, Bob, if you're thinking about him adding equipment onto the other tower, I'm not sure that's going to happen. That's been suggested many times, and at this point, the project initially committed to maintaining the towers and running power and networking through a new trench, as I described earlier, to the nest tower, but not to the east tower. Yeah, it'd be great to have another camera on the east tower, giving us a sort of a slightly more distant view. So we're going to go down here again. There's a couple of little rocks here you got to pay attention to. And go a little further, I guess. Maybe not so far. I think we were here more or less. Come on, I gotta drop the front leg a little bit. All right, that's not bad. Let's see if we can find Mom up there again. Beautiful big red, where are you? This is silly. There she is. I gotta keep going further than I thought. All right. There's Mom. I'll zoom in for a couple of minutes. And we'll pop that thing on. That's a little better. There she is, through the twigs. Not bad. All right, so nice time here this morning. Glad we caught up with the two of them. It's awesome. Put it down every image here. There we go. All right. Good morning, Barry. How are you? All right. All right, kids. Well, we will see you. We're just to let you know where we are before we close out. We're at the northeast corner of Beebe Lake along the north path. And there's Whirly Island out there. And that is the inlet to Beebe Lake from Fall Creek coming in. And we have had both Big Red. She's up there in the tree. That nice little lump up there. And Winker is further to the east, closer to the bridge. So thanks for being with us, and you guys have a lovely Saturday morning, and we'll be catching you guys soon. All right, take care.